you ready? It's the Roundtable with me, Robert Bannon.
Well, you know, this is a humongous day for me. If you know anything about me, I'm a humongous fan. Although I've only seen, well, you know, it's a little bit of an obsession. I have Manilow socks on. You want to see them? Look at them. Barry socks. I have a Barry jewelry box. I have a Barry bobblehead. I have a Barry can of nuts. I have a Barry pillowcase. I have Barry DVD, a Barry book, Barry CDs. You have to see this show. The music is beautiful. The story is gorgeous. Harmony on Broadway.
There is Harmony. Previews begin October 18th. Harmony at newmusical.com with a jackhammer. Harmony, jackhammer. Harmony, jackhammer. That's Mike's stripper name, Mike Jackhammer Melfa. Would you expect anything else than Harmony to be on the block of the Copacabana? Where's Lola? Where's Lola, Mike?
What comes first, lyrical music, and it's the idea that comes first. At least that's what Bruce and I have discovered. So whenever Bruce gives me a lyric, it usually is just an idea or a couple of lines or maybe a paragraph before I can put any music to it, especially for a show like this. This one, we have changed the scenes around, and Bruce finally gave me a full lyric. And I sat and I read the lyric, and hasn't happened in a long time. I heard the melody as I read the lyric, and I took the lyric like that. I put it on the piano, and I hit the cassette machine, the cassette record button on the cassette machine, and I just played it. I just read it and sang it and played it, and that's it.
It just came out in one thought, one go.
Well, this lyric was so easy, anybody could write a great melody.
We are here with the direct congratulations. Thanks. Warren Carlye, I have seen a lot of your shows. You are quite the director, and quite the choreographer, but this show I've been waiting to see for a long time. Congratulations.
Thank you. This is a good one. This is one that's really close to my heart. I love this one.
I love this one. As a little bit of a fan, although I've only seen him 24 times in concert.
I know, me too. I'm right with you. We were probably sitting next to each other.
We probably sat next to each other. I probably hugged you and cried during Mandy. I know this music, and to see it on stage by this cast is amazing. What's it been like to work with this group of actors?
It's really special. I mean, it's really special. They're great, and you saw them today in action. They are at the top of their game. They are magnificent. It's like thoroughbreds. Every single one of them is a thoroughbred. I love them all. They're telling the story in such a compelling, theatrical, real way. I can't wait to share this with audiences.
And you didn't take it easy with this choreography. Those knees, they're working.
They're working. And what you saw is a tiny piece of. There are some other numbers in there which are really tricky.
Well, they're so talented. Their harmony, their singing, their acting, and their dancing is off the chart. This story is so timely. It's as timely as ever with the world we're living in. What does that mean to you as an artist to be able to tell this story and moral?
Yeah, it's interesting. Traditionally I'm not particularly political in my work. Hello Dolly or The Music Man. The politics is not at the forefront of the storytelling. And with this, actually, for the first time, I'm really having those feelings, and I'm wanting to express those feelings, and I'm wanting to hold my hand up and say, this can never happen again. This kind of behavior, this moment in history that Harmony, deals with and kind of hints at, it can never happen again. And that's my personal reason for telling this story. It's a really special, really important, true story.
Well, you need to get your tickets and head down to the Barrymore because it's going to be some incredible night. Congratulations, break legs. We're so excited to see you.
Thanks. Thank you so much.
The worst summer I ever spent in my life was doing a cappella music with the Music Man. What was it like to be able to get together, and what do you feel like when you all sing together? You are tight harmonies. What's it like?
Well, we've been working together for 2 years now, and just getting to work with these 5 guys. They're so talented, and singing Barry Manilow's original score, Bruce Sussman's lyrics, under the direction of Warren Carlye. There's nothing better than that.
We have such trust with one another now, and we know each other so well, and so I think it just all adds fuel to us creating this singular sound that feels really of us and of Barry and of Bruce.
Even from the first workshop we did a few years ago to now, it's crazy how much we've brought ourselves to these characters, and the creative team not only allowed it, but they encourage it. It feels like we're playing real people because we are, and it's just really exciting.
Oh my God, it's amazing. Singing a cappella singing 6-part harmony with these guys, it's incredible. I mean, it's so nice we have a shorthand with each other now. He'd be like, you're flat. Like, it's great. It's to have that bond and to just know you can kind of say anything to each other is really helpful.
Yes. I completely agree with everything that everyone has said so far. And it really is a joy to make music with each other. You know, I think we've gotten to know each other so well that it's so fun to be around each other and to make art with each other. And also the simple act of making harmony with one another is incredibly fun.
I think one of the biggest joys throughout this process has been seeing the way in which we ourselves emulate the Harmonists. They were all such different people, and we collectively are such different people and individuals in our own right, yet there's this magical thing that happens when we get together and we sing and we perform this material that on any given day, it doesn't matter how you're feeling, it's going to lift your spirits, it's going to spark joy in your heart, and I feel very, very close to you guys after how much
You all are so amazing. Congratulations. Great. I have PTSD from that harmony singing, but you're on it. You got it. You got it. I know her. This is Sierra Boggess. Hi, Sierra Boggess. I wish I just heard her. Do you know what she sounds like?
What does she sound like?
Gorgeous, beautiful, tones, pitch, the technique. Come on, technique.
Thank you.
What a beautiful job. You did this show off Broadway. You bring this show to Broadway. What does it feel like to be ready to open at the Barrymore?
We are ready to open at the Barrymore. First, I went into the theater the other day. I've seen a bunch of shows there, but I've never played that house. It is stunning. Yes. And I'm just like sitting, our sets like coming in, and it's overwhelming. And this is the time for this show. It's been time, but it feels like now feels right. It's just the stars are aligning, and this is the time.
This show has such an important message, even though it takes place in a different time. It's as relevant as ever.
I know.
As an artist, how important is it for you to pick projects that have something to say?
It's really important. I think now more than ever. Yeah, it's really something. It's crazy to me. It's sad that these stories are so relevant today. But, like we are getting to tell their story now. And what I love about this, too, just in terms of the time that this took place, there's the reason, and I won't say, people can guess, but the reason why we never heard from them again. But now this is like, well, you're going to hear from them now because it's on Broadway.
It's on Broadway. Listen, I just heard you sing a duet with Julie Benko. Your songs have been ruined in many audition rooms. If it's Part of Your World, if it's Phantom, if it's School of Rock, I think you got some more that are ready to be sung. A lot of 16-bar cuts are going to be sung.
Oh, I love that. That is like the thing, you know, when you're a little kid in college, like musical theater major, it's like the things you dream of. That's like one day your songs will be the ones
They
that
are.
are sung.
Open the book. There's some Sierra Boggess in there.
I love that.
Congratulations. Have an
Thank
amazing
you.
opening.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We are here with the one and only Miss Julie Benko. Congratulations on this show.
Thank you so much.
I just heard you sing a beautiful duet with Sierra Boggess. Can your two voices together be any more gorgeous? What's it like to get on stage and work with this cast every single day when you come to work?
It's so wonderful. I mean, Sierra is a dream, and I've been a big fan for a long time, so I get that fact that I get to sing with her is like, and then Chip Zien is truly one of the finest actors I've ever witnessed, and so to watch him work every day, I mean, I'm just so excited for everyone to see what he does here because he is hysterical, he's heartbreaking, he's such a beautiful actor, and these boys, they're just so wonderful. It's a wonderful, positive room where everyone's been really working to help lift each other up.
And we are so ready for the star turn for you, of you being on here and originating this role on Broadway at the Barrymore, so get your tickets as much as you can. How important is it this story has a real moral lesson that's as relevant as ever? So what does it mean for you to be able to tell this story every night?
It's really important for me. I mean, that in a time of rising anti-Semitism, that this story exists, and it exists on the biggest stage that there is in the world, to spread awareness, to spread, I think, to make people feel heard, to make people feel seen. And personally, you know, I'm playing this young firebrand Bolshevik activist, but you know, I'm this young Jewish woman in this time, in the 20s and 30s, and the progressive movement were led by these young Jewish women in this time. So it's very meaningful to get to represent that on stage, because that's not something that's really ever been done in a Broadway musical. I mean, Emma Goldman in Ragtime, sort of, but it's totally different. And so it means a lot to me that I get to do that.
Oh, it means a lot to a lot of people and communities all around the world. Solo show, Birdland, sold out, albums coming, I'm sure, music coming, more shows coming.
More music. I'm putting a Christmas album out. Like every Jewish singer before me, like Barbara, I'm putting out this EP called Christmas with You.
If Streisand and Manilow and they all can do it, so can Julie Benko.
But I do a Yiddish song. I do for Hanukkah, and then I wrote a Christmas song too.
Oh, come on!
I know. I'm very inspired by Barry.
Yeah, aren't we all?
Yeah.
I mean, I have Barry Manilow socks on. I'm obsessed with him. We have to go get our tickets to see Harmony. Congrats, we'll be streaming this holiday season.
Great, thank you so much.
Good to see you. I have to say, Chip, your acting is, I mean, you sell every single second and moment of you're just a brilliant actor.
Thank you so much. That's wonderful for you to say that.
The hardest thing I ever did in my life was do a community theater production of Falsettos. Ever. That score is handwritten and hard to read.
In the handwritten score, there are notations in the handwritten score that say things like Chip and Steve Boggess and Chip Zien, are doing something, but we don't actually know what it is. It's actually handwritten into the original Michael Starobin score that was published by like French. You know, eventually now it's been computerized, but for years. It said, I don't know what notes they're singing, but it somehow fits into the harmony. And then you guys who did it later had to try to figure out what it was.
Well, we tried to figure it out. Well, your work on stage and screen and your voice is iconic. What does it mean to be back on Broadway, but most importantly, in a show like Harmony?
You know what? I'm so, at this stage of my life, I can't believe that I was actually offered this magnificent role. And it's so rangy. I mean, it's deeply emotional. It's funny. We've added some things in our production since moving from downtown, and I just it's a little daunting because I've hit an age, but I can't believe that I'm doing this still. And the fun of being in the show is always that you get to hang out with younger people, and. It's an incredible gift that Barry and Bruce have given me, and Warren has just been so much fun spend the day with, and every day.
Well, this cast is going to blow your mind.
They're phenomenal.
Phenomenal. You need to get to the Barrymore and
Yeah.
grab your tickets
Yes.
to see Harmony.
Yeah.
Thank you for all the work. Thank you for everything you've
you're
done.
the best. Thank you so
I
much.
appreciate you. Congrats.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Allison Sims, everybody. You're no stranger to the Broadway.
Oh no, not at all.
Come on, Motown and Book of Mormons and it.
I'm so glad to be back, though.
And you're back.
My goodness, and playing in this show with this role, it really is. I keep pinching myself. I'm like, really? Is this
Tell the
happening?
people. You're a pretty iconic character in this show. Who are you in this show?
I'm playing Miss Josephine Baker.
Miss Josephine Baker.
La Baker.
Yes, come on now. What has it been like to tell this story in this time? With this score and these songs and this cast, what is it like showing up to work every
Oh
day?
my God, it's, there's an ease, I have to say. I mean, of course it's electric because we're telling such a powerful story, politically, musically. It shows the highs and the lows, the good, bad, and ugly of humanity, but then it also shows the harmony within it, how music can be that harmonious thread. It's been an honor. And Barry Manilow's music, he's so intuitive with his songwriting, like the melody and the lyrics, they just flow so intuitively. So there's an ease to it, yeah.
I'm a little bit I may have seen Barry 24 times in concert.
Oh, okay, so you already know.
I may have Barry Manilow socks on right now.
What? Wait, can I see this?
I may have a Barry Manilow pillowcase.
Manilow, the ultimate.
I know all these songs. When you all were performing them, I was like, oh, I've got them down. I know them.
I was going to say, so how do you feel about it?
I am so excited, and I'm ready to do my 16-bar audition because I can go on. When you need coverage, I got the score down.
Listen, okay, I know you're ready.
I look cute in a dress. I could do it.
I mean, I already know. Listen, I look good in a tux. So
Hey, watch out, y'all.
Okay.
I'm so excited for this to open in the world to see. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you. Andrew Oceanic is here. Andrew, are you the bad guy in this story?
I do play the bad guy, yes.
Bad guy.
Yes, I am. I play Stan Argenfuhrer. He is the main antagonist in the story, essentially an amalgamation of all of the different Nazi characters that they might encounter during that time.
How do you, as an actor, put your head around a point of view and sell truth on stage when you play some of the most scrupulous people that have ever... How do you do that?
Absolutely. It's difficult, but I have said that everyone has a job to do in this show, and I take mine very seriously. And ultimately, without my character, without the Nazis... I take my job very seriously, and ultimately this show has to be told because we existed, unfortunately. And so the main thing that I try and do is I try and approach it from a place of trying to figure out why they did what they did and the human side of this inhumane thing that they did.
Absolutely. It's so important. It's more important than ever that the story is told. Is this your Broadway debut?
It is my Broadway debut, along with 15 other members of this company.
Oh my goodness! So do you ever think back to the first voice lesson, the voice acting lesson, the dream, that horrible high school production of a show you did, and now you get to make your Broadway debut?
I do. There are so many different people who I have worked with and come up through the business with, and I have felt so loved and supported by every single one of them. It takes a village to do anything in this business, and one of my main mentors always says, you have to pray for the bus and run like hell. So we've done a little bit of both, and here we are.
And you're here.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Break legs, go see Harmony at the Barrymore. Broadway debut. Get the bus. Thank you so much. Nice to meet you. Congrats.
Nice to meet you. Appreciate it.